Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. Getting the nod in this one, German Marquez.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4. But this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
And here is Jake McCarthy. The pitch. Splits the plate, and we are underway in game 1 of the series. That misses, and 1-1. And a pitch. Line drive. Diving. Gets down. Could be extra bases. Round second. Digging for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
So up next, Geraldo Perdomo.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Just missed. The 1-0.
Nope, outside.
That one missed. Ketel Marte up next. That's in for a strike. And a strike in there.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off speed.
On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first. But it's 1-0 as the run scores.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Right through there for a strike. Good eye in that spot. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Up the middle. Sends it to Tolia. They get the out on Marte. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is guys press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Josh Naylor in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And That's off the inside edge. 2-0. And that's in for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Jones on the move. Snags it on the run. And that is that. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Rockies coming up. Back here in Denver, and today's starting pitcher, Corbin Burnes. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that, and that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Nolan Jones leading things off and takes a strike. Burnes, a former All-Star. He throws a cutter, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a curve is down and in.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Next offering is downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Bounced up the middle. Perdomo fires to first on the run. 1 up, 1 down. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a player or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
Batting third, the center fielder,
2 outs, base is empty. And now Brenton Doyle. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The D-backs up by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. In the air, right field. Carroll sizing this one up. Brings it in, and that'll do it. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Marquez back to work. There's a strike. In the air, right side. Veen gets under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting fifth,
Pavin Smith getting ready to hit.
Smith.
And that's in for a strike. and it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you get a little extra the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
And he deals. And there's a ball.
That's inside.
Swing and a miss. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Adrian Del Castillo, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Two outs. There's a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Just off the inside edge.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss, and the count is even 2-2.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
He goes down looking. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the second. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Michael Tolio. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
But we see more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
And the right-hander deals. Not even close there. And the count even 1-1. Ground ball up the middle. Toss to Naylor. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher,
Jacob Stallings now. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Next offering upstairs. Outside corner, there's a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Brian McMahon steps to the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
That's off the mark. 2-1. The Rockies down by a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Gets him to chase after that one. Just missed the inside corner, and it's a full count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. That one drilled left field and foul ball. Outside, and that is ball 4. Is an earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here, home run. A gigantic blast. 3rd home run of the season, and just like that, they're out front. It's 2-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
2 outs, nobody on. And here is Zach Veen. That misses the zone. Ball 1. At the belt and fires.
Yeah.
That one ripped right center field. Carroll going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back here, here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That ball went out.
Just off the outside edge. 1-0. Gurriel getting to start in left. 30 years old now, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. In the air, out towards right center. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
This is Corbin Carroll. Hard hit left side. And there are 2 outs.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Back to the top of the lineup, Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He started this one with a leadoff triple, then came in to score. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Diamondbacks trailing by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that one fouled off. Lifted in the air out to left. And that's the 3rd out. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's Colorado's DH, Sam Hilliard. The pitch. Burns has worked along with mental skills coach Brian Kane since September of 2019. And as well, he reads Harvey Dorfman's The Mental ABCs of Pitching. He reads at least a chapter on days that he starts. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2-1.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Off the mark there. And now it's 3-2. Kicks and fires. On the ground. And it goes just foul. And a payoff pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Now here's Nolan Jones. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. A little bit low. That clips the corner.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
The punch out there. 2 down.
Oh, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Tovar stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Rockies are down quietly. They lead it 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Geraldo Perdomo. Marquez back to work. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
You know, these D-backs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Sends it to Tolia. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Second baseman.
Here's Ketel Marte. Grounded out his first time.
Ball.
Next offering is in for a strike. Big swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Got it by him for the K.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
now it's Josh Naylor. Just missed. Next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. Two now. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Arizona. And they trail it here 2-1. Back here in Denver, here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. And the pitch. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
All these Rockies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Ball 1 there.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
1-2 now. And that just misses. On and miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Here's Michael Tolia. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And the pitch. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Marte throws to first in time. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. Jacob Stallings digging in for the Rockies. First pitch, and he just misses.
Counts 1-0.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1
Ooh,
strike.
Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And that one hit 97 on the
1
gun.
ball, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside.
2-2 the count.
Two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out. Nothing doing for the Rockies as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And we're back. And now Eugenio Suarez. Here comes a pitch. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Right-hander kick steals. That one misses. 1-2 to count. Struck him out looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. In for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Long run on his horse. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. 2 away. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Right side, hard hit. Sends it to Tolia. Third out, and that ends the frame. And the Diamondbacks down in order. They're down 2-1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So in now for Colorado, Ryan McMahon. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list. And a pitch. There's a strike up high. It's 0-1.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
1-1.
That one not close. And that is ball 1. And that's outside. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
But one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Not close with that one. And that's ball 3. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. He's already homered in this game. First pitch misses. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And here it comes. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Zach Veen. Flied to right his first time. And And there's a strike.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 outs. Check swing, no appeal, and the count is 1-1.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And that one hammered. Carroll hustling after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. The 1-2. Ground ball Naylor. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, but they still lead it 2-1. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's going to be Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Marquez back to work. Just missed. Center field. He's under it. Hauls it in for the out. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Grounded out his first time up. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Carroll, 23 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And 1-2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
One down, base is empty. And that one's a little bit low. 2-2. The wind of the pitch. That one misses. And that's ball 3. The Rockies leading by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
McCarthy lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going. It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 down, nobody on. And a good eye there. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. And our score remains 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Sam Hilliard. The right-hander back to work. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And the righty deals. This one smashed down the right field line. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Jones in the box again. Takes a strike.
Luke, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one. Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And he deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Tovar stands in here, takes ball one low. Just off the outside edge.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Way outside. 3-2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Back to work. 3-2 now. Back to right. Carroll hustling after it. Makes a nice running catch. And that will end the inning. Back here in Coors Field. Stepping in as the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Jimmy Herget appears to be getting loose. Kinley warming up as well. And strike two. Swing and a miss. Got him out front for the strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Just missed. And there's a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's in for a strike at 95. And the count 1-2. Bounced out to short. Tovar gets it to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, here we talked about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Here's Josh Naylor. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the...
And now This one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. His second of the year. It's 2-2.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Just missed. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. And that's outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. And a pitch. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next for Colorado, Michael Toglia. Right through there for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
With the go-ahead run at first, here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's in there at the knees. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Joe Mantiply, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Thompson, the right-hander, also getting loose. And that one almost got him. The pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And another ball. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
Count it 3-2.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner stays where he is. And the right-hander deals. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
And the batter now, Jacob Stallings, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And that's down and away.
Just 1 out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
Next pitch is downstairs. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. In the game for the Rockies, Jake Bird.
Now pitching for the Rockies, number 59, Jake Bird.
Now it's the DH, Pavin Smith.
Pavin Smith.
The pitch. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. That one felt good. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 3-2. 1 pitch, 1 swing, 1 home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Adrian Del Castillo now at the plate. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
0-1. Good eye right there. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen. Number 43 getting loose out there. Vodnik getting cranked up as well. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still 1-2 count. On the ground right side, and that chance handled to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now back left field.
Here's Gurriel. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Doyle right there to make the grab. And there are 2 outs.
Now back the right field.
Corbin Carroll digs in now. There's a strike. Two outs. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Justin Martinez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, one-run game. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. A strikeout and a walk. And a pitch. Strike one.
0-1.
Ground ball right side. Marte tosses to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So digging in, Thairo Estrada. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. And he brings it into the warning track.
The right fielder, number 13.
Digging in, Zach Veen. Up and in, and that's ball one. Trying to hold a one-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Line drive, base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Sam Hilliard. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
And it's 1-1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Here's a 1-1. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Misses. 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss, and that is that.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 43.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
The center fielder, Jake McCarthy.
The pitch. Outside, ball one.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
To kick the pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
2 outs, base is empty. Ketel Marte, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swing and a miss as he was out front. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Justin Lawrence getting ready to come on for Bud Black. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
The next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. That misses the zone. It's 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Outside, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So man aboard. Now up next for Arizona, Josh Naylor. First pitch just misses.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-0. Just missed.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Next offering in there for a strike. 3-1. Marte off of first with 2 away.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two outs. And they'll do it again. Three and two now. That one 95 to finish him off. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and one left. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Rockies 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Kevin Ginkel. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season. Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with one swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one lifted to left. Gurriel on the run. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Now it's the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Now, Brenton Doyle, 1 for 3. And the first offering is not close. A 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. And the slider just misses. And that's outside. And it's 3-0. Michael Toglia up next for the Rockies. Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Outside, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
1 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Toglia.
Well, if he gets the save here, he's going to have earned it. Just getting through this hitter is going to be a challenge enough. Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
So the tying run at second.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And the count 1-2.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player you want to look up.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's the second out.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
So they're down to their final out. Jacob Stallings digging in for the Rockies. And this is inside. Two outs, tying and winning runs on base here in the last half of inning number 9. Now one missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 2 outs. That one off the mark. And now 3-0.
3-0.
Right-handed reliever. And there's the automatic. 2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. On the corner for a strike. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
Ginkel is just 1 strike away. Swings and misses, struck him out. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Well, all you want is a chance going to that final frame. They got some base runners, had the tying run at second, the winning run at first, just couldn't come through with the big hit. On the other side, nice job to battle through it, close out the win.
final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks. 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 1 run.